Another look of the forecast with First Alert meteorologist Callie Zanandrie. Callie, it's been a warm February. I mean, the month we're wrapping up today, but gee whiz.
Yeah, and we're going to wrap up the month with unseasonably warm temperatures. That's the big weather story as we kick off your weekend. Right now, as you step outside, incredibly mild start to your Saturday. 55 in Central Park, 49 in Greenwood Village. We're sitting at 48 in Parker this morning with 52 in Brighton. We are still seeing a bit of wind out there, especially on the west side of town. We're looking at wind gusts in places like Arvada, upwards of 35 miles per hour. We'll see a bit of a breeze today, but the real wind will be across northern Colorado. That's where we still have a red flag warning in place for high fire danger, as well as very dry conditions. Relative humidity as low as 9%. So you want to avoid any outdoor activity that could cause a spark, because if a fire were to start with wind gusts upwards of 45 miles per hour, it would spread rapidly. Denver City Park this morning, lots of sunshine out there and very quiet conditions. And that's what we're looking at statewide. Some high clouds drifting in across the western part of the state. But the big story today is warmer temperatures as we wrap up the month of February. By lunchtime, we'll be sitting in the middle 60s, topping out in the upper 60s, low 70s by about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and staying on the warm side through 6 o'clock tonight in the low 60s. High pressure driving this warm up for the start of the weekend, but as this pushes off to the east, it will usher in a chance for us to see a more unsettled weather pattern as we kick off the month of March. We're tracking several chances to see moisture return tomorrow up in the high country. We warm things up again on Monday, and then another storm moves in on Tuesday, knocking our temperatures down into the 50s and bringing a chance for snow in the high country with rain here across the Front Range. Futurecast today shows cloud cover increases as we go into the afternoon hours, mostly cloudy conditions overnight, and then tomorrow a chance for some light rain and snow showers up across the northern and central mountains. Not going to stack up, looking at just a couple of inches of accumulation, but you could encounter some wet roads on your drive home tomorrow evening. On Monday, we're looking dry, but Monday night, that next change moves in. Today, 60s and 70s across the plains, up high, mild as well. 50s from Aspen through Vail and Steamboat, with 60s on the western slope. 70s here in the city, and taking you into your neighborhood network up to Boulder and Broomfield counties. Look at this, upper 60s, low 70s across the board. Places like Jamestown, middle 50s. Low temperatures tonight, we're looking at 20s and 30s pretty much statewide, with mostly cloudy conditions. Slightly cooler tomorrow, 60s here in the metro area, but we're going to stay in the 40s and 50s up in the high country. Super 7-day forecast. Look at this change coming our way by the time we get to Tuesday. First alert weather day possible. March preview heads our way. Average high is 56 degrees, average low 27, making it the 5th coldest month of the year. We typically pick up just shy of about an inch of rain, but look at the snow, 11.5 inches, and we are looking at a very unsettled weather pattern as we kick off the month of March tomorrow. This is Tuesday. Look at that. Rain and snow blanketing the state. Great to see this. That's why it's a first alert weather day possible on Tuesday for that change headed our way. Not only rain and snow showers, but also cooler, dropping into the 50s. Another chance comes our way Wednesday and Thursday, but those will be isolated chances. But by the time we get to Friday, Kennedy, we're tracking another round of rain and snow and cooler weather to end the week in the 40s before we rebound by next weekend.
But some